All right, so here he is representing New Zealand and, of course, Nigeria. Enter the last style bender, Israel Adesanya. We've certainly enjoyed our time getting to know this young man in our fighter meetings. He has a high fight IQ. He's a thinking man's fighter, and obviously the physical skills jump off the film every time you watch.
Yeah, he's got it all. I mean, the guy has it all. And as you watch him walk to the octagon, he has a confidence and the air about him that many don't possess. He has always known he would become a champion of the world. He proved that he can do it. Now it's time to show whether or not he can do it again. Sometimes getting back is harder than getting there the first time. Let's see what Israel Adesanya can do to try to become the middleweight champion again.
And certainly the discipline, the motivation, all that stuff is still there. And there was a definite intensity to him here during fight week. We'll see if he can channel that into the desired result tonight. All right, here's a man who needs no introduction, the undisputed UFC light heavyweight champion and one of the best pound-for-pound fighters in the world, trying to hold up his end of the bargain and leave the way he came in as the champion of the world.
He's an absolute star. John, that belt defines him. That belt is who he is now. He recognized that the moment he became the champion, his life changed. He loves it. He loves being the best in the world. He loves ruling atop this very difficult division, and he intends to keep it that way for a very long time.
He did say to us in the fighter meeting on the record, this may be his most difficult title defense to date. As such, he's put in all the right work. We'll see if he can remain the hunted here at 205 pounds. John Jones has graced the octagon. We are set to go for our main event of the evening. All right, now let's get you our tail of the tape for this light heavyweight championship fight. Now for the introductions, here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Light Heavyweight Championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Israel, the last style bender, Adesanya. And now, introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC light heavyweight champion of the world, John Bones Jones!
Herbert Dean's in the building. He's the third man in the octagon tonight. Well, Joe Rogan says we're professional fans. I would admit to being a little bit anxious when you have a matchup of this magnitude. Israel Adesanya, Johnny Bones under the lights.
When you've wanted it for so long, like I can literally see the hairs on my skin just standing up. But I'm not the only one that feels like this. The entire arena is on edge. You can see it in the energy of the people. But when you look at the fight, it's a very close competitive fight. It don't get no better, J.A. It does not get much better than this. Two great fighters who have an absolute hate for each other finally get locked in the octagon.
Well, he's always working off of that jab. Nice jab there by Adesanya. There's that counter game of his Israel Adesanya in full effect early in this fight.
He's so long, and he does such a great job of seeing and picking up reads of when you're gonna attack. The moment you enter is he hits you with those counter shots, and he really makes you pay for trying to engage him in the fight.
Oh, how good is that kick? Gotta love how it's playing out between these two offensively minded fighters early. All right, so there it is, just as he said in our fighter meeting.
Oh, my God.
Oh, and he hip tosses him to the mat. Now we'll see what he can do from here, DC.
Right into side control. He's going to try to control him, then find a submission. Great shot from the top position.
These ground strikes are starting to add up. High-level stuff here with the ground and pound by Jones. Adesanya's cheek looks like it's cut here, starting to bleed a little bit now.
Oh, right in the mouth.
Now potentially working on a submission instead. Ooh, that looks tight.
Looks like it's getting tight.
Oh, submission defense on full display there.
He said that he was very aware of what this guy brought to the octagon, and it showed in that defense.
And busy as he looks to improve position here. Just misses with the right.
What a setup. He lands a beautiful flying knee.
Oh! Man, look at Adesanya putting his words into action. I don't throw and hope, I aim and fire. The accuracy is just on a completely different level, and not surprising that he has drawn comparisons to the consensus greatest middleweight champion in UFC history, the great Anderson the Spider Silva. Back and forth we go. Side kick. 2 minutes remain in the round. Israel Adesanya's eye starting to swell now. And he's looking for that left hand, just missed. Good body shot. So the numbers continue to pile up. 30 total strikes have landed for Johnny Bones Jones.
He's going guillotine.
That guillotine is tight.
He's out. What's the defense on this play?
Now working the body with the elbow. Oh, looked like that strike from the bottom fighter got the crowd's attention. Another pinpoint strike there, and no surprise to see the swelling upstairs get worse.
That accuracy, man, it's something to behold. This guy is so good at finding his target. Now, he's got a big old marker on the guy's face to try and hit. You have got a smart fight in front of you. You have got to move your head, or he's going to keep going there.
Oh, nice movement to avoid that strike coming down.
Beautiful ground and pound, and that would cut him. Nice shot there by the champ. Now he's got a good body position, yup.
Waning seconds here of this opening round. Lands the ground and pound strike here. 5 minutes in the books. All right, so the round is over, but not before damage was done. Cut on the cheek, sustained in that round. Cut man in there quickly as usual to try to seal it up.
Commit to the sprawl, son.
All right, so the takedown's the big storyline in that previous round. Let's look back at some of the highlights, DC, and got to be pretty discouraging to get grounded that many times in one round.
Oh, it's so discouraging because all you want to do is let your offense go, but every time you're getting dragged to the floor constantly. You're starting to get fatigued. He's starting to wear on you. Let's see what type of effect it takes on his offensive approach as the next round starts.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Second round underway. Oh, the leg kick lands.
I'm spamming leg kicks if I'm playing the game.
Oh, big strike lands.
Big strike lands. Now he looks to try to chase down that finish. Oh, uppercut.
Oh, with authority, the body. Jones going for the takedown here, nothing doing there.
Nice jab by Izzy.
Keep going forward.
Oh, beautiful straight right here.
Hurt bad. The fighters separate.
Adesanya's counter can be an acquired taste for some. I know you appreciate everything he's doing right now.
Well, because he has to do so many things to draw out your attack, to counter in the way that he attacks you. So it's not as though he's just waiting. He's popping feints and throwing things to make you engage. This is very high level. So pay attention, guys. You cannot miss this. Look at the detail when you're watching Israel Adesanya fight.
Swing and a miss by Jones. Well, you know the book on this guy, very huge connection by him there.
He needs to get on the bicycle, John. He needs to get into space so that he doesn't get finished.
All right, so the hands are crispy tonight. Not exactly what we thought we would see out of this wrestler, but as a former two-time U.S. Olympian yourself with some hands, you can fall in love with those.
He can fall in love with the striking. He is showing tonight that everything starts with his wrestling. Gives you the level change, which then in turn helps him land in the striking. He looks fantastic. I did not expect him to look this good in the boxing tonight.
Under 3 minutes now to go here in round two. All right, bottom fighter here, maybe looking to hip escape, DC.
He's in the mount.
Well, at this point, hard to blame him for headhunting, right? He has caused some significant swelling upstairs and continues to attack that area to great effect.
Absolutely. I mean, the guy has done a great job recognizing where he had an advantage, where he has an ability to separate himself from his opponent. He's done exactly that, and it's showing in his opponent's face with all that swelling.
Pretty good ground and pound by him here. He told us on Thursday he needed to be more effective in these situations. Certainly effective tonight.
Many people have gone away from this style of fighting. This man has embraced it, and you are seeing why he's one of the best that we've seen do it in a long time. He's doing a great job of recognizing that he's damaging his opponent, and he keeps going to that spot. Nice transition.
Well, he's got his back now. On his back now, he's going for the rear naked choke. Oh, and he's out.
Great ground and pound by this man.
Working on the ground here, his opponent's feet on the hips. Man, that is loud. Another strike lands for the kickboxer. He really found that flow state pretty early in this fight, and he hasn't looked back.
He found it really early. And when this guy gets into his groove, he is hell on wheels. And right now he is showing why he is such a high-level, high-regarded kickboxer. He is outclassing this guy.
Well, anytime you are in a ground fighting situation with this fighter, you're potentially playing with fire. Well, the ground and pound has been on point tonight. Good work here by Johnny Bone. These ground strikes really started to add up. There's another one.
The swelling just keeps getting worse, and his opponent just keeps attacking it. That is the right way to approach a fight.
Excellent ground and pound here by Jones.
That was nice.
30 seconds to go here.
Oh, right to the mouth.
Seconds left. Nice movement to avoid some of those strikes from the top.
Great job finding his shots from the top position.
Inside
What does he do to try to advance himself to give him more of an advantage on the mat?
All right, so the fighter heads back to the stool, and man, that is a severe cut that he's dealing with. We'll see if they call in the ringside physician. All right, so that's the end of the round. The cut on the cheek is only getting worse. Thankfully, it is below the eye and not above it, but still a source of adversity for him here. All right, replay truck has been kept busy tonight as we get you some clips from that previous round, and maybe we can even isolate the strike that opened his cheek up.
I mean, a cut on your cheek, while it's in a better spot, it is still so hard to deal with. Every time that gets hit, it hurts so bad. He's gonna have to move his head here.
That kick is good by Adesanya.
Good combination there.
Adesanya.
Trying to recover, but he's
Bring up over the top. This fight's gonna be over, DC.
What a great way of mixing up his attack. He didn't stay the course. He mixed it up. He went high when his opponent thought he was going low, and now he's got him hurt very badly.
Oh, and now a big left hand. All right, so an opportunity goes by the boards. He had him stunned, nearly finished, and now his opponent has won.
His opponent recovered. Now he's got to deal with everything that he's going to bring at him. He should have got the fight finished at that time.
Well, it's been a wild fight thus far, perhaps a contender for some bonus money at fight's end. These guys are going to have to dig deep. They're both hurt.
They're both hurt. You expected it. You expected it. Oh, he jumped guillotine right away.
Oh, got to protect your neck. Guillotine choke is locked in.
Good job by the champ there. Sliding back out.
While the ground and pound is there once again, strong work here by Jones. Man, he's killing it on the ground. Another strike gets through. All right, he's in a half-guard position here, DC, and in a good spot to dole out a lot of damage, I would think.
A lot of damage can be done from the half guard. You sit back on that leg, you press down into your opponent, you drop elbows, you drop punches. Foot is
going for the arm here. Ooh, arms in tight. Oh, man, he's just getting tattooed on that already compromised spot. Might need to call in the doctor here if you're the referee, sir. Most fighters will tell you offensive wrestling is the hardest, most exhausting thing.
Especially if you're just running the guy over, Jonathan, he just gets up.
Well, he's staying pretty effective here, fighting off of his back. Nice strike landed there by the bottom by Johnny Bone.
Big right hook there by the champ.
Jones's nose is bleeding now. Yes, looks as though he got cut by one of those offerings from his opponent.
Strong reversal there.
So we have crossed the midpoint in this one. Jones is back in full mount. Oh, good ground and pound here.
You can't take all those unanswered strikes. They don't have to be that damaging.
Yeah.
You just gotta move.
Adesanya's really bleeding something fierce now. That cut's not getting any better. We got the best cut men in the game. Gotta think they're gonna be busy in between rounds.
Oh, big elbow. This is where he wants to be.
Posture up. Make sure he stays high.
Adesanya's eye is essentially swollen shut at this point in time, and I'm not sure there's any end swell in the building that's going to open that eye back up. They might stop this fight. Looked like that body kick got home. Well, it didn't take him long to get a good read on his opponent. Another good series of kicks there.
He thought the kicks would be the key tonight, and they sure have been.
Oh, he's really starting to apply pressure on his opponent here. Different approach here in the last couple rounds, and it's the exact sense of urgency that you want to see from a fighter. Take the judges out of it. Well, we got a lot of blood now, ladies and gentlemen. I think my mother just turned off the TV, but every time that area gets targeted, that cut is getting worse and closer, theoretically, to the end of the fight.
Yeah, and, you know, when you got a person like this in front of you that is so good at what they do, when you are bleeding like this and the work is showing, guillotine jump. That guillotine is tight.
Adesanya's cheek is just pouring blood all over his face. Oh, he's out! Lands with the ground and pound. And there it is, another strike on the ground, gets through.
Wrist control, wrist control.
15 seconds.
10 seconds.
Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by Jones. All right, 3 rounds down, potentially 2 more to go. We are headed to the championship rounds. All right, the round is over. Gut check time for him now. You see the cut on his cheek has gotten really, really bad. And even though it's not affecting his vision, if it gets any worse, the doctor will be called in. And I can assure you, he's going to have no choice but to stop this fight. All right, back to the stools we go, and it's starting to look like a second mouth on his cheek.
Yeah, it looks terrible. I mean, the guy is getting hit with big shots. One big enough to open up a nasty cut on his cheek. While it's in a better spot, it still is very difficult to deal with.
Like if he absorbs another strike on that cheek, he might actually be able to get through that. I'm just saying.
He's got a big mouth.
Israel Adesanya is an absolute mess right now. There's blood everywhere. I'm not so sure they're not going to stop this fight right now. All right, here we go. 4th round of a possible 5. And this is the time where fighters are really tested, right? Dig deep, lean on the heart. We'll see who has the upper.
You feel pretty good in round number 5. Round number 4 is the one that really does test the fighter. It really does test the mettle of the guy inside of the eye.
Right there, his opponent's wobble champ.
He's hurt bad. He cannot take another shot like that.
Oh, big knee.
All right, let's go. Let's get those hands going now.
Strong outside leg kick. Well, he continues to offer up the kick here, but just misses with that one. Stuffs that takedown attempt without issue. Jones is power shots landing on both sides, and the chins continue to hold up. Well, most fighters can't keep up this type of aggression and pace, but you don't have to worry about this guy. He hasn't really showed any signs of slowing down tonight.
He passed the half guard. Oh, boy, look at that gas.
A lot of top pressure being applied here.
Look at that. Recognize he was about to lose position.
Good, solid strike on the ground. Adesanya's nose is just pouring blood right now. I'm no doctor, Daniel, but I'm not sure that thing isn't broken right now. Well, he's more than content to work off of his back, DC, where he has been a magician in his UFC career. Under 3 minutes now to go in the round. Oh, he is masked in blood. I think I can actually pick out his blood type from here. Where's the doctor? Good work from the top here by Jones. All right, so he's setting up for a submission here. Oh, he might have that submission locked in. Transition to the belly down armbar now. Oh, he got out.
Notice how he got his body all the way across to the opposite side. Now, he's in the on belly, but it's much better than where he was before.
Side control, working the belly.
Moving his head pretty well defensively on the ground here.
Let's go. Push, push, push. Get free.
All right, so when is too much too much? I mean, I'm not sure I need to see this fighter absorb any further damage here.
It's okay if his corner or the ringside position calls a stop to this thing. He has been battered, he has been beaten, and the result is not going to change.
All right, close guard now. All right, so he can't get it here. Again, good awareness by the defensive fighter. The ground strikes continue to pile up. Oh, hammer fist here by Jones. Right it into side control.
Win the scramble! Win the scramble!
Changing the position.
Jones is in half guard. Fourth round here, less than a minute to go. Crowd always laughs when they go north-south, DC.
Oh, this is where you don't want to be, though.
Side control. Jones is back in north-south. Under 20 seconds now to go. All right, he's got the hooks in, DC, working off of his back.
Now look for him to attack the neck of his opponent to try to get the rear choke.
Jones is back in full mount. Straight connection right up the gut, DC. He's in a world of trouble now.
They say the straight moves are the ones that get there first, and it got right to the target.
All right, well, that's the end of the round, so the location is okay, the cut on the cheek, but that is some serious blood trickling out of that cut there. You got to think maybe at some point they call the doctor in, and if he doesn't like what he sees, maybe they stop this fight. All right, let us get you some replays from the damage in that previous round. Perhaps we can even isolate the shot that opened the cut.
I mean, just some big shots landed over the course of that round. And he wasn't responsible defensively. He was trying to tough out way too many situations. You can't do that when you're fighting a guy like this. If he doesn't change something, he's going to find himself in trouble.
Very nice leg kick there by Adesanya.
He's just being more aggressive, and because he's being more aggressive and more loose with his strikes, he's landing.
And right there, the central blow of the fight.
I mean, it was perfect. It was absolutely perfect, John. Great placement on that uppercut.
There's that left hand.
Good takedown defense by Israel.
Well timed with the short uppercut and the clinch by Jones. Well, confidence is high. I repeat, confidence is high. And I got to think when you knock a fighter down in the previous round, that's going to think you can do it again.
I mean, confidence is key in anything you do in regards to fighting. So, for him to secure that knockdown early, he has to feel good going forward. He gets to the single collar tie. Look for him to keep that elbow tight and throw punches with his free hand.
Jones is blocking well now. You see the fighter raise the guard to protect that obviously damaged nose.
Don't back up.
Oh, nice straight the connection by him there. His opponent could be out of here soon, DC.
He's almost done. I mean, when you get hit with a shot like that, you don't know whether to run, hide, grab, or wrestle. He's confused. He's as confused as he was on his first test in elementary school. He needs to start looking to finish now because he's got his opponent hurt very bad.
And a knee.
Stay busy.
Well, DC kind of just playing with him at this point, right? You think he's got to go in and just get him out of there.
Well, he's trying, but he gets a little bit anxious, so he starts to throw a lot of punches and not the right punches. And because he's throwing so much, he keeps missing, and by doing that, he's missing chances to end this fight.
Jones's cut is only getting worse, making a nice donation to the canvas tonight. Under 3 minutes remain in this fifth and final round. All right, late in the fight now, he needs a finish or he's going to lose this fight tonight. We'll see if he goes for it.
I mean, he's got to pull out all the stops. There is no...
That's as good a punch as he's thrown all night.
The punch that lands down the middle, the one that you don't feel is the one that land perfect, and that one landed perfectly.
Jones goes in for the takedown now, and he's able to get it. Beautiful transition there after he was getting stunned on the feet.
He passes to half. There it is. Now he's going to mount.
Pretty good work with the ground and pound here by Jones.
And another one. Another strike from the top lands for him.
Under 2 minutes now to go in the fight. Well, working pretty effectively from the top here. Nice ground and pound by Jones.
Another strike gets through from the top position.
All right, he's trying to control posture here. Now trying to hip escape.
He's just trying to move out of this position off the bottom. Great job landing from the top position.
Another ground and pound strike lands. All right, so he gets back to the feet. That was seemingly the only way he could win this fight. Down the stretch we come.
Down the stretch, but on the feet. He was not going to win this fight from his back. He needed to get up. That was step number one. Step two, find the finish.
Oh, beautifully placed with the hook there by Adesanya. That is it! John Jones! That has got to feel good!
Oh, my goodness.
Bruce Buffer has the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Deans called a stop to this contest at 4 minutes, 9 seconds of round number 5. Declaring the winner by knockout and still the undisputed UFC light heavyweight champion of the world, John Bones Jones!
All right, what a knockout for John Jones. Perhaps a bonus winning effort for him here tonight. Competitive matchup, at least on paper, but didn't play out that way tonight, DC.
Well, Jones has shown and proves once again why he's so highly regarded in the history of the sport.